whoever is helping you with video. I just thought I'd give you a quick tutorial on how to upload the video and get it onto your website so you have the freedom to put it wherever you want, when you want, as you do it. So here I've already logged in under Morris's account. So if we look here, Morris is logged in. You have to log in under his Gmail account into the YouTube. And once you're there, it'll show you, what you're watching, but you can also look at your channel for all the videos that you've uploaded in the past or that I've helped you upload. To add a new one from anywhere in here, if you just go to the upload section, you can then choose a file. You can either drag it over here or just click on it and it'll ask to browse for those videos. So I'm going to just do it like I have the Finder open, the folder of files. Right next to it, all I got to do is take this file, I'm going to find the smallest one, and just drag it over to that well. And if that doesn't work, it should work, but if you have trouble doing that, again, you can just click here and browse for that file, browse through your files and folders to find the video. Once you find the video, select it, click open, and it'll start uploading it right now. So you can see the percentage sign is moving. You don't really have to do much else beyond that, but you can start giving it information. Like maybe you want to give it a particular name, like this already has it in the file name. If you wanted to change it, you could. You can give a description of what it's about, and all these extra things will drive traffic to your site. So the more information you plug in here, like this is looks like it's a school. Let me look at what you got going on in this one. Yeah, so it looks like a pep rally, an auditorium. So you might put in like, auditorium, high school, etc. By plugging all these in, it's going to add stuff to the actual video. And that just increases search engine optimization and passing around. You could always leave it blank too if you want to just keep it simple. So once you've gotten everything where you want it, you just click on Publish. It is going to take a while for it to upload because it has to upload it and then it will be available. Once it is complete, you'll be able to go to open the link here to find your video. Now it doesn't have to be uploaded to start sharing it. So once you can just let that go in the background, just keep letting it upload, let it do what it needs to do, and then go to this link that shows there, like I just did. And if you want to share it, this works for a video that's already published or even one that we're waiting to publish. So as I scroll down, if I click on the share link, it gives me all these different ways to share it. I could just copy the link if I want to throw that in an email, post it on Facebook, etc., etc., or I can put it on my website. To put it on my website, you could just copy the link and paste it in, but more often than not, I think you're going to want to embed it into your site. So all you do is click on the embed section. It's already highlighted, but if you had to, just triple click on it to make sure that it's highlighted. Then right click, copy to the clipboard, and now we're ready to put it into your website. To put it in your website, go over your website into the admin section, which is the WP admin. And then once you're there, you're going to want to log in if you need to log in. I'm already logged in, so it's bringing me right there. And now it's a matter of plugging it into whatever you want to put it in. You can put it on existing pages. So let's say I wanted to put it on, I don't know, let's say we'll put it in the About section. Let's say we want to put it at the top of the About section. So I go under Pages, look for About, and click Edit. It gives me that, if I just try to select an item, it's like you're working in Microsoft Word. I could paste this right into the document here. The downside is that will turn it into a link, not the actual content. Since we're dealing with HTML, we're going to need to go over to the plain text section of the document, and you just plug it in where you think it should go. In this case, I'm putting it up at the very top. So all I need to do is go to the very top of my post and paste that in. Once I paste that in and click Update, and then I go back to that page, Update's going to save the page. So when I go back to the page and hit refresh, it's going to automatically plug it in. Now let's say I want that to be a little bit wider. I want it to be something more like that image is down below. Well, I know that image It currently has a width of, wait for it, 640. So what I could do is go to the iframe and change this to 640, give it a height of my choosing, and one doesn't matter what the original size of your video is, it's going to automatically center it in this what is called an iframe. So as long as I've set that 640, it's going to go to that width. And now when I go back to the browser and refresh the page, it's going to extend it out to that width. Now it's still waiting for that video to show up. As soon as it does, and you go to this page, it's going to just drop it right in where we want it. So let's say we want to put that on a post instead. I'm going to cut this out of that page and click Update. So now if I go back to the, if I go back to the visual version, you'll see that it's not there. And if I go back to About and click Refresh, we've now removed it from the page. Now I'm going to add it into a new post. So I can either go to existing posts. These are all the things that are showing up under our blog section, as well as under our, where do we put it? I think under programs, engagements, under engagements. This is by category, but these are all posts, the way we set it up. So I'm just going to create a generic post for now. I'm going to add new post and put in test 1, 2, 3. And once again, I can go into here. If I just want to add the video, I could certainly type something here, whatever I want, and I can do my edits here, anything that I want to plug in for that. And then where I want to put the video, I need to go back over to text, put that in the top, the iframe again, that 640 by 400, publish it. Now when I go back to the blog, it'll be the very first thing that shows up. The video is not showing because you have to actually go to the profile. It's not enough space for that to show up, and it looks like it's a little too wide. So I'm going to actually make this smaller. Let's make it 500 by 300 and click Update. Now I go back and hit Refresh. Now it's fitting within that space. So we don't want this post. I'm going to actually trash that post. Move to trash. There it is. And if I go back to the blog page, you'll see that it's no longer there because I've removed it. But you can go to existing posts. Like maybe you wanted to add it to Boys to Men. That's something I did already. I added in one here. Under the text portion, it plugs it in. It looks like you can resize the, oh, that's pretty cool. So while it's maintaining proportions, you could just click and drag if you want to adjust the size. So Boys to Men one, let's take a look at what that looks like. If I click on it and go to that video, this is what it's currently showing. If I resize it and make it bigger, oops, not like that. I want to get the angle on it. There we go. Up to the max width, I guess. Let's make it really small. So now when I update it, looks like it duplicated it. It's kind of weird. Let me do that again. So update, and then I go back and hit refresh. You'll see that it is making it smaller. So you don't have to go into the code to resize it. Just go here to adjust outwards. And then click update. And this way, if it's too big, you can always adjust it down. Like it's a little too big, so I'm going to bring that back down to fit and click update. You're kind of flying blind here because you can't see it in the page. You got to keep doing update and then hit refresh till you get the one that you actually want. So that's it. That's the ticket for it. You do got to wait for these things to upload because video takes a while to load. But it is something now that you can do, and you can always go back to upload more. You can do a few at a time. So if you have several to go, I can upload another one, which I'm going to do here. I'm just going to click publish, and I'll do another one. I'll click upload. Let me see if it still works it though. It's still uploading. So I got to make sure that that uploads before I do another one. I can always command click or right click and open a new tab to start another one if I want to get one going. So you don't have to wait for all of it. And then when I'm ready, I want to click publishing, or publish. I already hit publish on that one. So there it goes. Yeah. So it's rendering. So then, once I get there, there should be a link here. If I open that in a new tab, I can go down to the share option, click embed, copy that to the clipboard, paste it in any one of my posts or pages. You have a couple of options there to go from, and away you go. Always make sure you click update to see the changes before you go back and preview it in the browser.